It's the weekend, ain't got a care in the world. Opening up bottles with my girls. It's time to get right. It's time to get right. We gon' be the ones with our hands in the air, looking great, feeling good. Interrupt, I'm wishing that you would get right. It's time to get right. It's been a long week. Boston made me mad.
It is a great day in Zamunda. My name is Erica, and this is the McDade's podcast. We are viewing live from the beautiful executive suites of KMWI. How are you guys doing today? I had to do something making funny. Hey guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. My name is Erica. This is my beautiful wife.
And I'm Shantae.
And we are the
McDade's.
I swear we are going to work on that. We have to get a new intro. Hey guys. So it is a beautiful day in Zamunda, isn't it? It's beautiful. Is it a beautiful day in Zamunda?
It is, girl. Zamunda.
What about Wakanda forever?
Come on, Wakanda.
You want to go to Wakanda, babe?
I don't.
If you could go anywhere in this world, where would you go?
Maldives.
Why? You don't know how to swim?
You a lie. Yeah, girl, you know.
You don't know how to swim far enough to make it home if something happened. See, that's why them lights cut off the last time. Because she in here doing all this extra stuff under the table and rain dancing and stuff. Y'all get your raincoats and your umbrellas because Shantae over here zenning.
I am lining up my chakras.
Well, you lined it up all right because the lights cut out and cut us off.
Girl, you
no, for real, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. We have some we have some good things to talk about. We're going to talk about... We ain't gonna say exciting right now because things could go downhill.
It could go left
really
again.
fast.
You remember when we talked about that president, that old one?
Woo, baby, I started sweating.
Girl, everything, the recording stopped. Everything just stopped.
I started sweating. But anyway, we not gonna do that today.
Shout out to that chicken.
Keep what chicken?
Girl, Tanya crispy chicken.
Baby, Tanya's crispy chicken.
We done gave her a whole
you
thing.
You gotta say behind you. You gotta say and hey. You need you to drop that chicken in that grease. Anyway, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Babe, do you have any specialist?
I do. Again, I'm going to shout out my baby Haven.
We're going to say it
First
again.
birthday was yesterday.
It was. Happy birthday.
And we had a whole party.
We did. So why don't you tell people who Haven is?
Haven is my daughter.
Where did she come from?
My vagina.
Girl, you can't tell them. Girl, you can't tell them people that.
Well, she did.
Well, why she ain't grew?
What you mean? Why she ain't grew?
Why
she a midget?
She got the little baby arms. She is not. Anyway, happy birthday, Haven. I'm happy that you know how to host and throw events.
You know what? I think I do.
You do, but you know what?
I be so bored though. Like when I get there, I think I get it started and I set it up or whatever. And I think that's where we balance each other out because you come in and you or even Kima and like y'all
I had
talk
to put on a happy face.
Y'all had to talk and stuff and like I don't know. Like I feel like I'm boring after the party starts.
Okay, this is the thing.
Or maybe it's I don't know.
But sometimes I do want to say this. Sometimes at like parties and gatherings, you know when people first get there, be like, okay,
hey,
everybody pull out some alcohol.
Yeah, I think we did that.
Pull out some.
I mean, shout out to Mo and Rashad, baby. We was taking them shots, honey. We did them, and Nathaniel, we did that white Hennessy yesterday.
I mean, yeah, I saw my little white Hennessy sitting on the counter. I want to know who was drinking it.
All of us, because it was a birthday event. It was my baby birthday. She
December 27th, I need you to pull out the white Hennessy.
Oh, no.
See what I'm talking about? But the one-year-old baby can
that party was lit.
Girl, next subject.
That party was lit. We was good. I was so proud of myself because I was so timely. I was literally ready on time. I'm talking about when they walked in, everybody was ready. Kima got there early. She got there early. She got there about 2:45ish.
The only reason why I was at work, the only reason why I know because I was looking at the doorbell.
The party didn't start. The party didn't start till 3:30. Kima got there, and then it's like it was like a ripple effect. By 3:30, when the party started, like majority of the people were there, and we can eat on time.
You know what? I can kick it with that group of people in time. You want to know why?
Why?
Because them niggas showed up on time.
They did. Only person was late though.
Who was late, babe? Gotta tell her like it is.
Oh, Mrs. Johnson.
Well, Miss Johnson, Sister Johnson
Sister
had to
Johnson
stop.
was late.
She had to drop off the church's money over at the
You know,
bank.
and come on, she had them babies and they was acting up in that car.
She did her. They was falling out of that Tesla. Her, they fell out the car.
Then she had to download the app to learn how to charge the car. I mean,
did.
not learn how, but charge the car. In our
That's
apartments, it was a
okay.
different fancy stuff.
That's
so
okay.
It was a lot going
She
on.
didn't make her interest, but I appreciate the group of people that you invited because everybody showed up on time. Everybody stayed.
They
hung
stayed
around
pretty,
for
yeah.
a little while and had
It was
cake
a great
and ice
little
cream.
juju. And
So it was cool.
that little juju juice. Ooh.
That juice was good. I have
Girl,
to say,
that
what
tea
was
was
it?
good.
Okay, what was
So,
the mix?
I don't want to tell everybody the mix. That's our secret. That's gonna be the McDade and the Owens household.
Oh my gosh, y'all! It was a little mix of tea with some ginger ale or something. What was it?
I'm not telling you. Didn't I just say that was his family secret and he shared it with us? And you sitting up here telling the whole doggone world.
Really, it was a secret.
Yes, she had to call his auntie to get it.
Well, let me take my glasses off, honey. Why ain't nobody tell me?
God, you over here. You over
The
here telling
secretive juice y'all had me drinking on.
But you was drinking it.
It was. Hey,
Ooh, and then
was.
you mix that little juice with that peach crown.
Okay, peach crown is good.
Baby.
I want to tell you something. I don't think was that my first time trying it. I think
I
that
think
was
so
my
because
first
I don't
time.
think we ever had it.
Well, we need to detox, girl. We might need to detox.
Detox that
Today's
crown.
title, by the way, is Detox Toxic People.
Hey, toxic.
Girl, I almost put a B on front of the itch.
Yo, look though.
A B on front of the itch. And
Ooh.
that's so old McDonald had a farm.
And
I
that-
to the E-I-O. Girl, stop it. Anyway, so today, do you have...
Talking about it's a secret. Erica Andrea even said that. See, he said that.
Andrea, stay off my timeline, because you supposed to agree with me. You ain't supposed
But
to
she
be...
my best friend.
That's my best friend, too.
My best friend ain't your best friend. Your
Yeah,
best
it
friend.
is-
Your
yes,
best friend
no,
ain't my
no,
best friend.
Yes, he is.
You have more than one best friend.
Okay, yes, she is.
No, she's
And
not.
she and he too. All of them. So tell Andrea, I wasn't trying to tell the secret. Y'all should have told me when I came in the door. Hey, shh, it's a secret. Don't tell nobody what you're drinking.
Don't tell. If you want a secret, don't tell Erica, baby. She gonna
No,
tell the world.
girl, I know you didn't. Cause
What
you
is going on
can't.
with this finger?
Girl, you can't hold water if you tried.
I do.
Shantae.
I've held water. You didn't know the girl was coming to see you.
Shantae. You cannot hold water.
Yes,
Y'all,
I can.
girl,
You can't remember
anyway,
water to hold it.
special shout out.
You can't remember nothing.
I can't. But who? I mean,
You got
people know that.
And she got CRS to the
Can't
to
remember
the
shit. You
100
daggone right. I got a bad case of CRS.
To the
and
100
if you want
power.
to know why, you know why. If you sitting at my house or if I come to your house and I disappear and I'm on somebody's patio, I'm out there frying my brain. That's what I'm doing. That's what she's trying to get at. So yes, I have CRS, and it might not be caused from that.
It is.
It might not.
You know what? But you were doing so good
It-
when you were taking that ginkgo biloba. Like you,
You know what?
You really were.
I don't take it no more.
Why? Because we can afford it.
I'm scared.
I don't understand what you're scared for.
I'm scared.
It was helping this up here.
It was, but I can't
on,
be
baby.
taking all these extra stuff. Girl, I take my sea moss and
You
my
do-
bladder
you do
wag
take
and
a
my
lot.
burdock.
And
my
your
burdock.
bladder wag. What is that?
See,
What
she
is
don't even
bladder?
know. She don't. Why she over here zenning and shit? I need her to get a dictionary and figure out what the hell it is. Cause, see, babe, where your candle? You got a candle?
We haven't started our subject
Then you
yet.
bring a zen and
Hey.
candle. What that mean?
Hey,
What
hey,
that?
hey. Don't start.
Don't do too much of that. Cause we can't start the show a third time. That's not gonna work. I think I will exit stage left for real. It takes a long time for computers to boot up. And baby, honey, something happened because with this detox and
Baby,
toxic
he was
people,
trying to tell us.
you guys, we had to get this negative
Come on,
juju.
go on, do your stuff out the way first.
What am I doing first?
Yeah, black on windows.
Oh, okay. See, she always cutting me off because she know I'm finna get deep
because
off.
my wife, she knows she'll just be going and going and going, and she like to energize the bunny. She don't
Excuse
stop.
me. What's wrong with going and going and going?
Nothing. I want you to start, get the stuff out the way. Shout out to all the people that send us their stuff for their black-owned businesses.
Oh, well,
For
go
all
keep
businesses
going.
and stuff. I don't know who it is because you don't tell me nothing.
Keep going.
Crickets.
Shout out to the black on. Come on, keep going.
Shout out to Platinum Love Photography.
No, okay.
If you need your photography, see?
this
Exactly.
was- okay, because she just bringing it up. I gotta give my engineer decent enough time to let him know what I'm finna be talking about first. So you were talking too fast. Let me do this co-host because I'm the host of the show. So anyway, I do want to kick a special shout out to these black-owned business, you guys. I'm going to say this every beginning of the show. Oh, my gosh. Just stop. I always do this at the beginning of the show because Shantae makes me do it. She says we talk too much, so we need to do it at the beginning instead of the end. However,
I didn't say that. If you're going to quote me correctly. I said that our subjects be good. And sometimes they can run over. You don't want to be rushing to close the show and trying to shout out your black-owned businesses. So if we do it in the beginning, it's already out of the way. Okay.
Okay. Even though I said that with you. Okay, so anyway, special shout out. We are going to start with our special business today. And I'm going to toot my own daggone horn today. And we're going to talk about some other services that I offer. First of all, I want to say this. You guys, it is important that you always support another business. I'm not even going to say black owned right now because right now it's important that
support all businesses.
Yeah, support all businesses. You guys, it don't have to be black owned. I don't want to sound so, stuck on black.
But Black Lives Matter.
That too. But I always do want to promote the black owned businesses because we don't know how to show each other love and we don't know how to support. And we don't know how to help one another. Yeah, we're always hating on each other, knocking people down. So to start off, we're going to talk about Platinum Love Photography. Now, y'all know I do have several businesses. I have several businesses, you guys. And if you notice, Shantae and I, all of them start with Platinum.
It's our empire,
Platinum,
our brand.
that is our part of our brand. That is part of the empire that we have started. So a lot of businesses that I've had in the past do start with Platinum. Platinum is the top of the line, if you ask me. It's top of the notch when it comes to jewelry or just.
So how do I book my Platinum Love Photography?
Okay, so this is the thing. Platinum Love Photography, guys. If you guys don't know, just recently, about a couple of years ago, I got into photography, and my beautiful wife here purchased me some camera equipment and was like, go for it. So I am self-taught. I've always had photography in my blood. If those of you don't know, I owned Platinum Urban Magazine for 8 years. We had a magazine, and that's how I kind of got into it. So right now, as of 2019, I started a business called Platinum Love Photography. So that is my side business as outside from cutting hair. And
side business, dang, I got to deal with two girlfriends.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, she don't complain when that money comes through.
I gotta fight for your time.
That's all right. That's all right. But you get it, my time and my money, and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love what I'm able to do as far as providing for you. But with this camera, I can hook you up with some real nice photos. And I'm growing in the business, you guys. I'm not perfect. I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough to capture your memories and to capture your favorite moments. I do events and portraits, headshots, birthdays, maternity, graduation photos. I do them all. I even had the opportunity to do my first wedding last summer. Was that last summer? Summer before last. When I first started. I did
you did.
Gayla's wedding downtown Fort Worth. So I had the opportunity to get my feet wet with that. So if you guys are looking or searching for someone to capture some of your photos, I don't do last minute, but if you call us and book, or you can get on to Facebook and look us up. Erica Platinum Love McDade is the page. You can look at my Facebook page, or you can contact us at platinumlovephoto@gmail.com to book an appointment. Or if you know my personal number, feel free to message me, message my wife, or whatever. But you guys
don't message me.
Yeah, you can message her because she gonna book it. Anyway, I'm not gonna toot my horn too much, but you guys, I appreciate those who are supporting my business. I have been booked almost every Sunday here lately. I try to get 1 or 2 photo shoots in for people that are in need of good photography work, and I do provide the extras, the stuff that the other photographers don't like to do, like edit photos. I do that. So, you know, you get a little taste of it or whatever, and I'll work with you. So I'm not gonna toot my horn too much. Anyway, next to my little stage, and she's not here right now, you guys, I am going to toot the horn of my cousin. I have a close relative. We call her DJ Scooter. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up her information before I even start talking about it. But we have her information. here up on the screen. And we are going to talk about DJ Scoot 2 times. That is my cousin, you guys. She is a DJ. So if anybody out there is having a party or an event or you... Yeah. We need to contact the girl. Her information on the screen.
I need a DJ. I'm having a party.
You got to get her information off the screen.
Shout out to July 3rd.
Okay. Well, you need to book her. She says you need to call and you need to book. And there's a special that she's having for 3 hours of entertainment only for $150 for the month of May. So let me tell you who
that
DJ
don't help
Scoot
me.
is.
I need a July.
That's okay. You're disturbing her introduction and her ad. So can you stop? I'm just playing, babe. Anyway, we're talking about DJ Scoot here. DJ Scoot is a DJ that can provide you with the best vibe and experience for any event. DJ Scoot can provide the music and control the mic for birthday parties, graduation parties, engagement parties, kickbacks, and more. DJ services are available anywhere within the DFW area. So you guys, it don't matter if you're in Denton or if you're in Dadgum, Waxahachie, she coming. She does have a special $150 special during the month of May. This special is for 3 hours of entertainment only. Please call, text, or DM for a quote for your next party or event. That is DJ Scoot 2 times on Instagram, and her phone number and Facebook are located on the ad up on the screen, you guys. You guys, make sure y'all support my little cousin. She's doing her thing. She's trying to get big. We need to help promote her, and that's what we're here to do. So if y'all need DJ services for your party next week, next month, or next year, call DJ Scoot. She can take care of you, okay? You guys, make sure you take the information off the screen. Thank you so much, DJ Scoot, for allowing us to promote your business, and we will support you always.
Shout out,
sweetie.
DJ.
Thank you so much, cousin. Okay, so that is that portion of the show.
That portion of the show.
Girl, get your candle, girl. We got to do this on the hunter.
What is you doing? What is going on?
Come on, we at the concert. Y'all get your lighters out. Get your lighters out. Anyway, do you have any more special shout outs or anything?
I don't necessarily have a special shout out, but I just want y'all to stay tuned and look out for that She Mad brand that is coming to you.
Ooh, girl, what is it called?
She Mad.
Okay, let's talk
We're
about
gonna
that for a
spell it.
second.
It's gonna be SHE, and then the other E is gonna be flipped backwards, and then MAD. She's mad.
She mad. Now let me tell y'all something about this. So it took us a while to come up with this. You guys, we're coming out with this new brand, and it's really a movement that Shantae and I are trying to start. You guys, when you think of a person being mad, you think of it being a bad thing, a frowned up face. You know, a person is upset or sad, but she mad is the opposite of what we're saying. It really is being motivated and dedicated to being the best person or best woman or man that you can be. You guys, it's hard out here in this world. It's a lot of bad mojo walking around.
My thing is, like, when you walk and you see somebody, because I'm that person that gives you that blank face. You don't know if I like you,
girl. You gotta
if I love you. You don't know that. I just walk with a blank. I just walk with a blank face. I'm not looking at him.
You do. You gotta stop because you know.
But you know what? He's getting better.
But he getting better, but you not. I'm just playing. Your face don't change. Everybody else doesn't.
But that's just been me. I've always walked with that blank face. But just because I have that blank face doesn't mean I'm mad about anything.
Baby, what does that mean?
I could be motivated and dedicated. Maybe I have thinking. Maybe I'm mapping stuff out in my mind. You just never know. Or I'm observing the situation or my surroundings.
Okay, and that's good because that's something that I do, but I do it in a totally different way. So I'm scoping out the scene and I'm smiling.
But you're like, hey guys,
I'm
Erica.
But I'm looking behind you
and
to
I'm
see
like,
who coming in that door. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you're just more outspoken. And I think you get that from being a barber and dealing with people every day.
You can't
and
be
you
cold
talk. I
like
talk
that.
all day, but people ain't got to look at me, so I can make all kind of faces when I'm on the phone.
Because you do. Honey.
But my customer service voice is A1.
It is. It's on
You'll
point.
never know that I'm angry or I'm doing all this, but behind the scenes, I have to look at myself.
It's on point.
I keep a mirror in front of me because I know my face be messed up.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes when you don't got that mirror and I'll be across the room at the house, I'll be like, Shantae.
You be like, Shantae, why you talking?
Why are you talking to that customer?
But I mean, like I was just saying, I've always had that person to have that blank face. I'm not mad about anything.
Right.
It's not that I don't know you enough not to like you or anything
Right.
like that. I'm just looking at the situation. I'm just me. So that she mad though. Look out for it.
You guys, it's a purpose behind it. We have decided that with this brand that we're about to release, it's going to come with a motivational She Mad book that we're going to write together, and it's going to be something that helps with affirmations to help people become a better person just by simple quotes or simple things that you can read Those are things that we're going to come out with. You guys, we coming with sweatsuits and joggers and pants
just we coming
and
out
tights
with it all.
and bonnets, and we're going to do the whole nine. But this movement, you guys, is trying to motivate other women and other men, because you guys, it's not just about women. We're not just gonna talk about black, we're not just gonna talk about women, we're gonna talk about everybody. We all need special help when it comes to being empowered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So us coming up with this brand is not only going to be fly wearing it, because we're gonna look good sporting it, but there's so much meaning behind what you're looking at.
Even the mic agree. It was
The
moving and
mic
everything.
did, girl. Jesus, is that?
It was
Gee,
moving and
look,
everything.
Jesus.
Is that you?
That's
Come
something where that
on.
microphone said, wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
I
it's gonna
think
like we're
in-
gonna write this book, and we're also gonna bring back our candle business, and we're gonna make candles that represent just different moods. Like, hey, look, if you're feeling down or depressed or you need a little
Light this
pick me up,
candle.
like this candle. So we're gonna have a lot of things come with our she man.
Yeah, and I'm excited. So you guys stay tuned, because we got so much in store. And then I want you guys to look out for my first book that will be releasing hopefully by the end of the year.
And it's gonna tell you how she met me and fell in love.
Oh
with
my
me
God,
happily
this is
ever
the
after.
only thing she can think of that's gonna be in this book, and if she gonna mess around,
No,
only
no,
get
no,
one
no.
page.
That's not true. Erica really does have an interesting life, and Erica really does motivate people. From where she started to where she is now is definitely
Thank
a
you,
story.
baby.
If you have not checked out our podcast, we did a whole episode, and she actually broke down and talked about her beginning in her life and the struggles she encountered and the things she went through,
Right.
and stuff like that. And then to be a Black-owned business owner, like a successful business.
But you came
Like, you know,
up with
or whatever.
the title. You're the one came up with the title. The title of the book that I'm writing is called The Life, the Dream, and Legacy.
I came up with that a long time ago.
And she came up with it a long time ago, you guys. She brought me a gift. And I don't know if you guys been in the shop and see behind the door, I have
It's
a
behind
plaque.
the door. Oh, the door is
No,
always
but the
closed,
door's
though.
always closed. So it's next to the AC on the wall, and it's got the nail stitched art, and it says The Life, the Dream, and Legacy. You guys, that is the title of my book. Stay tuned for, because I will be releasing it in 2021. I'm just not for sure. Well, I started it and I'm working on it, but when it comes out, I need you guys to stay tuned. Very interesting book. No holds bar. I'm speaking truths about everything in my life, regardless if it was good or not.
Hey, I don't know.
And I may not say names, but if you fit into this book and the situation, I'm apologizing now. I don't mean no harm.
Okay, Nova.
No, because Nova on Queen Sugar, baby, they damn near booted her out the day.
Okay, Nova.
I'm not finna do it
Don't
like
get booted
that.
out the family.
I'm not, but I'm telling the truth about my life and how I remember it, and that's just what you're gonna get. But you guys, it's very interesting to be able to share with people, because I was able in my life to detox myself from
Absolutely.
toxic people and toxic things, especially that crazy drug life I was.
Oh, let me hear it. Hold on. Hold on, baby.
What you going?
Come on.
I guess I gotta light the
Come on,
candle.
'cause you started.
Okay, I'm starting. I'm just saying this in my life, and you guys, sometimes you have to do this, baby. I should have brought my daggum Shantae.
Okay.
I'm not finna play with you. Should have brought my daggum Sage. Anywho, so can I get into this subject?
Come on, subject.
Let me ask you
Oh,
a
that
question.
smells good.
Does it? Girl, you got a dog nose, honey. Oh, this smells good.
You don't smell it? Here, smell the top. Don't blow
yeah.
it. You gonna burn your nose off
That's
on
all right.
camera.
These nose hairs need to go, honey, because they look long and hanging out anyway, girl. I need to get rid of
I'm
them.
dead.
Anywho, listen, can I ask you a question, Shantae? Because we have to learn how to detox from toxic people and toxic things. If you don't know what it means, ask my wife. She'll tell you what she thinks it means. So we had a conversation. She was like, babe, what are you going to talk about? Or what are we going to talk about? I said, we're going to talk about not being toxic, or not having toxic people in our lives. What does toxic mean to you? Because we had a discussion and you didn't
We
understand.
did have a
You
discussion.
didn't-
My thing is, to me, this is my version of it. I feel like everybody that is created has a toxic trait. Everybody's
okay,
toxic.
boy, you said that right. You said
I mean,
right.
that's how you gonna start the subject. If you're gonna start it, you're gonna start it right.
Right.
So nobody's perfect. God didn't make everybody perfect. Everybody has a toxic trait. Okay.
Do people acknowledge the fact that they have toxic traits?
But that's where, again, it's up to them. It's a choice. if you want to acknowledge and fix your toxic trait or if you want to keep it.
Okay, but first your toxic trait sometimes got to be brought out to you because
But
I think
hold it.
what?
Your toxic trait could be something that you started like a generational curse. You don't know
Ooh, girl, that is deep.
I'm just saying, but my thing
That is so
you don't know
deep.
that it could be something that you saw, something that you grew up with, or whatever like that. So again, it's up to you to break the generational curse if it's a toxic trait.
True, but do you know that in some families, people sweep the
Under the rug.
under the rug? Like back in the day, old school families, they would be like, "Oh no, what happens in this house stays in this house, and don't you tell nobody what happened." But wait a minute, Dad was raping me.
Absolutely.
Mama was beating me up. My brothers used to mess with me. People talk down on me. Not me. I'm just giving an example.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how to break generational curses, but I feel like some of the reasons why we are toxic is because of our upbringing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It goes right along into what you're saying.
It's a decision you have to make.
Right.
Like I can be honest, like back in the day, and I didn't even tell you this. I waited to the show because you was, you know, having your little moment.
I mean, but it's important
fine,
for us
but
to know. It's
again,
okay.
when I was younger, I didn't understand. I had a trait, a real bad toxic trait of freaking stealing. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I just thought I just thought. But I'm just saying though. But I would steal from like my friends and stuff like that. But I always wondered like, why didn't nobody want to be my friend?
So, do you think it's because they knew you were taking from them?
Correct. So I wouldn't want to be around no toxic person like me either.
Okay, but where did you get that from? Why did you feel?
I don't know.
Were you short money?
I wasn't short money, but my mother was a single parent. So I don't have a 2-parent household, it was just one. She's working multiple jobs trying to provide the basic things.
Okay.
So the extra things I didn't get to do, so I can walk in the store and be like, well, I just get this for myself. You ain't got to buy it.
Okay, true. So I'm gonna take my glasses off.
Oh, you crying, girl. You
No,
sweating.
I'm not crying. I'm just, but y'all know I will. Hello? Y'all know I will. With you saying that, you got to look at it from me. I came from a decent family, 2-parent home. From what I thought, read the book, read my book. Because from what I thought and was presented to me, I came from a well-off family. But I don't think that's what the case was, according to what my sister said. But I used to steal and didn't have to.
Right.
I didn't have to. But I saw other people, you know what I'm saying? I saw other people doing it around me. And I felt like, oh, if I steal or if I do this toxic crap, that these people are going to accept me. You know what I'm saying? I want to share a story with you, Shantae, and to the audience as well. I had a problem with back in the day when I was a kid. Y'all, I wanted to be accepted so bad. This is deep. I wanted to be accepted so bad that I would do things and hang with people that I didn't need to be around just to say that I had cool friends. I was the cool kid for the simple fact I had a car. You know,
so people like to use you because of your things.
People like to use me. And I was telling you the other day in the car, you guys, I hung out with this girl. I'm not going to say her name, but me and her, we were so cool in middle school and high school. When I got my car, we riding around town. My mom used to say, you need to be careful who you hang around. Be careful who you hang around. And I was like, what I need to be careful for? So these kids like me. She said, what they going to do when your car break? So I was like, okay, I don't understand what you're saying now. Baby, that car broke down. And everybody scattered like daggum roaches.
Everybody would go.
I couldn't find nobody when the cars broke down, but I was hanging with this girl, and we were ride around town and stuff. I pick her up. So we went to the mall one day. I go pick up my check. I said, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to leave you in the car. I come back from getting my check out the mall. This girl had burnt holes, took a lighter, burnt holes in my dadgum seatbelt.
Put the part out of there. We can't burn holes in KMWI, baby, because we cannot afford it.
No, but she had them burnt holes in my seatbelts, and she tore up my gear shift in the car and this and that or whatever, and I didn't understand, but my mama still kept saying. So I had to get rid of that toxic, person in my life. But I feel like I've been toxic too, because people that manipulate. Any person that comes into your life and can cause a whole bunch of stress is toxic. That's real. If you causing too much stress in somebody, like, baby, you toxic. People have toxic relationships. I know
friendships.
I know women that date married men and get involved into a toxic relationship with them and have a hard time disconnecting. But you are with a whole nother person's husband. Why are you doing that? It's toxic.
It is.
So I just think that most people, from my perspective, we have to learn how to distinguish what's toxic and what
What's
ain't.
not, right?
You know what I'm saying? Are we toxic to each other?
Absolutely, every day.
Baby, because today,
My thing is like
I'm putting my glasses back on.
I mean, put them
Talk
back
about
on.
this.
But my thing is today we had a whole disagreement or whatever like that. But we are toxic. We do toxic traits. We're not perfect. I mean, we at McDade's, you know, it's great. Thank you.
She
but-
be aggravating me.
but,
She be stressing me out. Do y'all see? Look, I wish Kenny could zoom in
I am so
because I
bad.
have the whole front row of locks that are gray.
It's not for me, girl. You
Girl,
trying?
your little top. Because let me tell you, a person that knows how to push your buttons.
I don't.
A person that can push your
No,
buttons.
I don't push
that
your
is
buttons.
intentional. It is intentional.
Say it with me now. You ready?
Say it with me. What we saying?
I don't push your buttons. I push you to do things you don't like to do.
Can somebody that's watching this show right now please jump on here and save me, please?
Tanya, you better help her, cause
Somebody
she on
help. You're not you don't push my button.
I don't.
And yet you stutter. She sound like a whole.
I don't like push. I don't push your buttons intentionally.
Shantae.
But my thing is, you're a runner, and I like to make you stay here and deal with the situation.
Facts. I'm a runner because of some toxic crap in my
Exactly.
past.
So again, toxic crap in your past. Just like I don't have to deal with this. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Me,
No. Stop.
No.
I do want to share this. No. Come on, say it with me now. No. That's what you do. No. Okay, I am not what you call a runner.
Okay.
I am a person that
Don't deal with shit.
diffuses the situation by walking away instead of
dealing.
arguing with your petty ass. That's
Excuse me. Ooh, that was a little hostile. Catch us on the mad version of the McDavid.
You said you wanted to get
I'm
it
just
to a
saying
raw
we
and uncut.
are uncut.
So-
We're not perfect people. People look at us and think, oh, they're so cute. They're just all lovey dovey.
I'm waiting to hear this. Y'all watch
behind
this.
them, but behind them scenes, honey.
Watch this. Bang.
But
What do I do that's toxic?
everything. No, you don't. No,
Just give me an example because I need people to know.
Run like
we
that.
That's not toxic because I don't want to argue with a person or walk away from. Well,
an adult. You need
it
to deal
could
with
be
your
considered.
can.
It could be considered toxic.
is.
But me, I have to walk away from stress because listen, and y'all, I'm gonna give you this to you, rough, real, and raw. I have a bad temper.
Come on. Oh, Juju, come on.
I'm finna blow it out.
Okay, go.
So get it away from my face. I'm
Shout
gonna
out
blow
to
it
Bath
out.
and Body Works.
Yeah, but this the thing. You guys, I have a bad temper. And y'all don't see it at the shop. Y'all don't see it. But I blow up. I either go from zero.
engineer
I'm
said,
either
"Really?"
on 0 or I'm on 100. And my engineer have not and don't want to see that side.
Oh, he seen
Y'all-
it.
No,
Well, he hasn't seen it.
He ain't seen it.
He heard it.
But you guys, I have a temper, and this is something that I feel like I might still need therapy for. I might need to go talk to a therapist because I have
you have a lot
hard
of
time.
anger build up.
But you know what?
Say it with me now. I'm angry.
I am at. I almost said it too. But listen, one thing that I feel like I need to work on.
Come on.
Is not blowing up. But the only way I know how to do that, you got
So,
the
let
only
me-
way. No.
No. Let me finish though.
Okay.
Like Erica, she's a great person, but she has two sides. Side 1 or side 100. You ain't getting no middle.
There's no gray.
There is no gray area, no middle,
There's no
no
gray.
nothing. You have a 1 or 100. I had to learn that. I was like, what is wrong with her? I have a middle. I have the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50, and all
Y'all, it's
that.
toxic. It's toxic to me. I'm toxic to myself, okay? I am toxic to myself. For one, I have to do these things like go in the bathroom and be like, Erica, get yourself together. Calm down. Erica, don't be mad. Don't do it. Come on, don't
But
blow
even
up.
situations,
Don't-
I'll be at home, you'll call me, girl, you better calm me down right now because I'm about to blow it up.
But I'm toxic to self. You guys, you got to realize what pisses you off, what makes you
Your
mad.
triggers.
And guess what?
Me, I'm a trigger.
If you don't figure that out quickly, you will hold all that stuff in and blow up on the next person and be toxic to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to learn how to distinguish what your issues are with self. Because I can guarantee you, it's a lot of us sitting in relationships that's stressing our partners out.
Oh,
just because we
absolutely.
can't figure out why we angry, mad, and jacked up. One thing that I can say is, I told you my toxins when we hooked up.
You did. You was like, I don't want to be with
gave
you.
her a
I don't
list.
care. I don't want this or whatever.
No,
I don't want no girlfriend. I don't need this. I'm trying to
that
be
ain't
myself.
what I'm talking about.
I don't want none of that.
No, what I'm talking about is when we hooked up, baby. When we hooked up, I sat there and I said, listen, I got some things I need to work on.
Yeah, you was smoking them Newports. You was doing a lot. I was like, oh, you smoke cigarettes? That's the first habit I'm finna break.
Girl, girl, let me not say it. Let me not tell the world what your bad habits are. Because her cigarette don't have smoke coming from it. It has slobber all on it. And that's all I'm going to say. So her cigarettes
Excuse me and catch us on Night Dreams, the rated X version.
We'll tell you what she's sucking on after 10 p.m. How about that? All right, so we ain't gonna talk about bad habits. We ain't gonna talk about stuff we need to detoxify from, because baby, her pillow sitting in the car.
Excuse me, my pillow is a representation of my mother. Don't do that.
I know it's not toxic, but
it ain't toxic.
This is.
This ain't even the right one, so it don't matter.
Everybody know what I'm talking about, though.
I ain't got no problem. I came out the womb sucking my thumb, and I don't suck it as much as I do, but I still sucking my thumb. And like I told other people,
you gotta pull
like I told other people when they asked me why do I suck,
you pulling it in?
Catch this. When people ask me why do I suck my thumb, I said, keep me in practice. Now what?
It do be good.
Again, catch us on Night Dreams.
And that ain't no toxins. That ain't
10
toxins.
p.m.
That ain't toxins. That's juices and berries. And that's what, baby, that's that straight coming to America, straight from Africa.
So don't do me, because you ain't got no complaint.
I'm not. But, honey, let me tell you something. That's some good practice.
Girl, I have been saying that since I've been saying it probably longer than I probably should. But when I came, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say about 18.
So, babe, do you think, because I done shared and aired mine, and I ain't ashamed to say that my zero and my listen, if you catch me in a gray area, because you had a situation that happened, we talked about it last week. We had a situation that happened, and I stayed and remained in the gray area because I'll be ready to fight. I'll be ready to whoop ass, and that's toxic. That's toxic. So I try to diffuse situations by telling her I don't want to argue because I'm gonna hurt her feelings and I'm gonna choke the shit out of her if I don't.
Choke the shit out of me.
Will I not?
Yeah, you will.
Cause y'all, we not perfect. Yeah. We have a very crazy relationship.
I love it though. It gives me so much joy.
Well, let me tell you how we try to get rid of our toxins. We do this show. So you guys,
when I say we started doing this podcast, we were just doing it at first, but we noticed that it was therapy for our relationship.
Right. It's therapy for our relationship because of communication. So you're
let me plug this in real quick. So if you want to do a podcast, catch us at KMWI Media. You know, $55 will get you a great show.
Ooh, y'all better come get your podcast down here at the
let me $60 get you. I'm telling you, and it's, hey, you can do it weekly, every other week, every day if you want to.
And that's how we pay for our therapy. We come sit at this beautiful blue round
Executive
table.
Suites, baby. They done upgraded on us, honey.
And we come up with,
I had to cha-ching my cash out.
Hello? You had to ding it in before you come in. We used to.
Baby, I rolled over and had that invoice. I was like, oh. They doing bougie stuff, baby.
No, but what that is getting rid of the toxins. Because toxic people will come into your business and not want to help you come up. You know what I'm saying? People, let me tell y'all something. And it happens to me at the shop all the time. It doesn't, not anymore, but not as much as it used to. But people will come and think because we've been friends for 15 years that I'm supposed to give you the hookup. And that's not what that is. That's toxic. Because if you understood that my business, and this is something I do 7 days a week to pay my bills and take care of home, then you won't be asking for the hookup. You know what I'm saying? Pay your way. Don't come in being toxic to another person's business. So that's good that KMWI has stepped their game up and they're doing things.
When I say they stepped it up, honey, you need to.
And you don't have no choice but to respect.
You need somewhere to host your business. Contact KMWI-Media. They got offices, office suites,
and
all
keep
that.
Your toxins in the car.
Don't bring that in here because he gonna know that bad juju because he gonna be like,
He gonna open the door. How may I help?
He gonna say about 3 words to you. You gonna talk. You gonna either be a yay or a nay, honey.
That's it. But don't bring your toxic energy into another person's life if you are aware that you're being toxic.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying this, you guys, because I'm first toxic to myself Two, I've been toxic towards other people, being manipulative, being a tempter, somebody that makes a person go against their help fight their temptations by tempting them to do things they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's toxic.
It is.
Being around people that bring you down, stress you out.
Bring you down. My last relationship, Lord Jesus,
it was bad.
I feel like
mine was too.
Okay,
baby,
but my thing, you have to
stuff.
distinct. But my thing is, it was a choice. Those are choices that you make in your life. I had the choice to,
or were you settling?
I had the choice to leave, or I had the choice to stay. I didn't
What
have
made
to stay
you
there
stay?
because when I met her, I was a pimp,
What made you stay?
and when I got done with her, I was him.
So what made you stay?
I mean, because at first I did love her. At the beginning,
I understand that. I can understand that. But when I met you, you were done.
I had been done, girl, for years. But you're comfortable.
That water good,
Girl.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to that water.
That's our brand water too, girl. That's Mountains Mark. Girl, I never heard of Mountains Mark, honey.
Girl, this girl.
Members Mark.
That is Sam's, honey.
I can't read. Let me put my glasses
back because there ain't nothing on there. It say Mountain.
It say Members. My bad. Anyway,
but no, seriously, like when I made those are choices you make to stay. I chose like to be comfortable, but I kind of also felt like when I was with her, I was in one career that I felt like I could never leave. Like when you teaching, you just feel like I felt like I could never get out of it.
And you weren't making a whole bunch of money. I was scared to step out on faith, and they don't pay you no money. And you know what I'm saying, right? I'm comfortable. I had an apartment, I had a car, but I was here. I might not be happy, but I feel like I can't switch careers because I ain't know how. So once I did switch careers, and I felt like I didn't have to be confined in the classroom all day with these little 2-year-olds running around calling me crazy or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Being toxic.
I'm just
stressing you out.
I'm stressing me out. Like, and that's why I don't listen to music. Like, I be in the house silence. Erica don't understand
Oh
that.
my God, that's toxic
for me. When you deal with kids, and
you
then when you
quiet.
hear quiet, you don't want to hear nothing. I don't have to have.
I can't do it.
Nothing.
I need some noise. I go in there and start doing the dishes just to clank.
Like she be like, "Can you touch the TV?"
I
I sit at home all day with nothing on. I can do that. It doesn't bother me. That is therapy for my soul.
I don't like it.
But I'm just saying, so I felt like I was in a career I could never get out of. And then when I took the leap of faith and left, and I got the job at Morocco, I was shocked. I didn't know what to do, which is the pathology lab. And I started making good money. And I was like, oh, so I left that. I was in a different career. It wasn't teaching. I didn't know how to I could be my own boss. My boss ain't gonna micromanage me or tell me when I can go to the bathroom.
So, I mean, but what made you still keep the toxic relationship? Because I recall you saying at one point that you became diabetic and became a drinker
from doing toxic stuff from her.
Doing toxic things just to fit in, to be with this person. You were sitting at the bar every day.
I do stuff with you. I learned. Baby, I can tell you a bad edge.
You can, but that ain't toxic, girl.
I mean,
people look good. One damn head at a time.
My thing is, you have to learn what people like. That's what you like to do. So if I'm your spouse, I do what you like to do.
Well, you don't hit the blunt. Oh, sorry. My bad. We're not going to talk about that. You take them edibles, honey, and I ain't.
But I'm just saying though. But that's what I did. But again, her toxic energy became my energy, and now I'm the one suffering from it because she's not a diabetic. I am.
You don't know that. She could be.
I mean, she could be now, but when I left her, she wouldn't.
She could be, and
that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. But I'm proud
that you could get rid of the toxic.
But again, if I wasn't, I don't drink half as much as I used to.
You don't.
And I mean, my bar, I would have never been able to have a bar at home with her. Like that wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
But I don't know. I just did it, but that was toxic for me.
But you know what? The day, and I'm gonna say this, and I'll speak on mine as well, because I had to. You have to decide. Today, I refuse to let this toxic person get to me. I refuse to let this toxic person hold me down. I do know this, and I know that you loved her, but when you left, you could tell it was a sense of relief on your behalf. I could just tell it was just a weight.
It was
a weight taken off your shoulders. It feels good to get rid of a toxic person.
It was a couple of different things. Like, again, we were friends before we just really came into a relationship. Mm-hmm. But I kind of say, hey, look, I felt like that was God giving me my way out. I don't have to stay here. There's somebody else out there. And you were so nice. And you was like, look, that's why it took me forever. I think like months before I even unpacked my bag at your house.
I said,
I lived inside of a bag in a closet.
I'm not hood. You need to unpack this bag.
Like, she wanted me to unpack the bag, but I didn't want to get too comfortable in case I had to leave or whatever. I wasn't used to that. Like,
I wasn't gonna.
I felt like you was like my lifesaver or whatever like that. And then everything was in her name, nothing was in my name, so I felt like I didn't have nothing,
Right.
or whatever like that.
That does make you feel
and
like
it makes
that.
you
It
feel
makes
like
you
so,
feel like that.
and you feel stuck.
Yeah.
And I
You're
felt
right.
stuck. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in this new place or whatever. So now again, I gotta make my little face and my surroundings and stuff like that or whatever. And you were so open. Hey, I'm gonna be at work. Here's the key to this, whatever. I'm like, what? I didn't understand
y'all
that. Like,
opened up my doors because I not only did I know that you were going through that, but it feels good to walk away. Baby, because I was in a...
Baby, I left it, honey.
My past relationship, and I'm going to tell y'all straight up, if you don't know what I went through in that relationship...
Better read that book.
Read the book, because I'm going to talk about it. But the only thing that kept me was the kids. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie to you. It wasn't love, not the way we were treating each other.
But how many relationships out there, people are just standing together just for the kids? Is that toxic?
It's very toxic. Oh, my God. And the only the only reason why I'm saying that it's toxic is because... I don't have any kids. I claim them, you guys. I do. I claim my baby girls. I do. I love all of them. But that's what kept me there. We were treating each other bad, doing stupid stuff behind each other's backs, and doing stuff in front of the kids is what she was doing, and had them keeping it from me. That's toxic. That's very toxic. And at the end of the day, I think my mama, them, and my parents and my family were sick and tired of seeing me in toxic relationships. And when you came along, you were this rage of sunlight. You know what I'm saying? And you saved the day. I remember telling my mother, Mama, she don't got no kids. She said, what?
Everybody in your family
My mom
said
was
that?
like, because every woman that I've been with before Shantae had kids, and guess who took care of them? I did, and I'm saying that in front of the camera. If you don't like it, don't listen, because I'm being real. If you're watching, if you don't like it, don't listen. But that is what kept me, was the kids, and the relationships were super duper toxic, and I'm glad I got rid of y'all asses, and that's for real. I'm serious. I'm glad that I met you. Not to say that our toxic shit doesn't bother me, but at the end of the day, you guys, I appreciate my wife. I appreciate the fact that she has came along and could change me. And we try our hardest to work on getting rid of the toxins every day.
We do.
And
everybody not perfect, but
we not.
But I'm just saying, like, if you think about relationships that are out there, it's a lot of relationships out here. People just making it work for the kids. Like,
but you know what? I think sometimes it's hard. You guys, I didn't realize just having stepkids in a relationship that the breakup was rough. The breakup was hard for the kids. I still think about it still to this day, how bad I hurt them. But guess what? When you tired of toxic, you'll walk away, and it don't matter, because if you love a person well enough, you'll leave them alone.
That's real.
And that's real talk. You'll let them go, because I loved her well enough to let her go, but it was hard walking away from the kids, and they weren't even mine.
And I mean, it was hard for me to, my thing is, it was hard for me to accept coming in there. These are other people's kids.
Oh, it's still hard, because I still deal with them.
You do still deal with them, but I don't think a lot of people, but I took in a lot too. Like, that's a lot for me. I had to let you see it from my side, because y'all even though y'all wasn't together, y'all still had to interact because of the kids. So I feel like from the outside looking in, it's like you still interacting with your ex, but I'm here. I left everything I had over there.
But yeah,
and then bring it with me.
True.
But you did. Like, it's still there. You didn't have no ties to it, but again, you're still dealing with your ex.
Right, but I wasn't really dealing with her. I was dealing with the kids.
But one thing with the kids, you got to deal with her.
Right, but never. Only a couple of times have we talked. I tried to make sure that you guys had a decent relationship. I tried to make sure
that you guys were introduced. But that's hard, though. Like, I don't want to have a relationship with you, and you just, you my current girlfriend, ex. Like, what you got to talk about? How I know you're not toxic trying to sabotage what we got. Yeah. Because you still want to be where I am, and you know how good it was when you left.
But, yeah, that's true. That's true. But at first I didn't see it like that. You had to sit me down and be like, hey, you don't understand. These are not your kids, but you still involved them. That means you still involved their mother, which means you still got this problem. You still got this problem. The kids are still having issues. They still call you. That was a lot for you to be able to accept. And that's why I try not to put it on you like that.
It was her and her family. It just wasn't her. It was her family as well.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot, because when I cut ties, baby, I cut them. You don't nothing.
And I'm still I'm still cool with majority of her family.
But my family, petty. still associate with her.
Right.
So or whatever. But so what did I do? I distanced myself from my family because I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
You remember we stayed away for like 2 years. Oh, this what y'all want to do? This how y'all doing?
Baby, when I signed out and signed off and clocked out.
No, we clocked out.
Baby, my family moved right along because I think my mama was sick and tired of me. I mean, Shantae took me on my first plane trip, and I'll never forget it. My mom was like, "Oh, this girl make you travel, girl. You done got on the airplane. What? You know what I'm saying?"
And my thing is, because I met you, I felt like you are a hard worker, independence owner. You had your own magazine. You got your own business. And you ain't did for you. You doing for everybody else. Who does for Erica?
And I still have.
You still don't do for Erica.
That's another thing, you guys. Being toxic to yourself is stuff like that. It's all about self-love. That's why every night, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and this helps me so greatly. You have to get in touch with your chakras. You have to meditate, and you have to bring yourself to yourself. Meditating to me, laying in the bed at night, listening to chakras music and stuff like that, gets me in tune with myself. I short myself every day. You guys, if y'all only knew how much money I brought into my house on a daily basis, your mouth would drop. And I don't spend any of it.
She don't. That's why when I order for me, I order for her too.
That's part of toxic
I do,
behavior
because she won't
I'm
do
not
it.
loving on me. Not
She
to say
don't.
that I need the new shoes.
I mean,
got
you
plenty.
don't. But my thing is, you do need the new shoes because in order for you to continue in your business, you have to be comfortable in your
honey, 'cause
feet.
this
And so
arthritis
that's what I'm
in
saying.
these
Like you have
knees,
arthritis in your
girl.
knees and your toes. Like you do need those new shoes. You won't even go. You'll use an old pair of clippers forever.
But
forever,
is that
forever.
toxic? I say it's toxic, but is that being toxic to myself?
It is.
Because it's part of self-love.
That's part of self-love that you don't. You know I love myself, baby. I'm gonna do for me and you.
Because I'm sick of Amazon knocking on my damn door every day. Phone going off 6 to 7 times for somebody at the dadgum door. It's either that or DoorDash because she done ordered some spaghetti from
Ooh, I
Italian.
got on to DoorDash, honey.
Italy down the street.
I only had that one free month of the delivery service because when them delivery fees hit, I'm done with DoorDash. I'm gonna go
Baby,
pick it
let me
up.
tell you, because you eating good, but they are too.
I'm
Because they done got
gonna use it.
$10 tip.
I'm gonna make a different account.
$10 tip for the other day. $10 tip for Dickie's barbecue sandwich that she didn't like.
I ain't give her a $10 tip.
Dickie's barbecue.
I ain't even like it. I was mad
nasty.
because I be looking for that Oak Cliff barbecue. Can't get it out here.
Girl, we ain't getting none close to Oak Cliff on this side of town or this side of Texas.
That's
You
okay
do
though. But
have
I'm gonna go on over to Tanya's Chicken Shack.
baby, over there on the
Over there on the east side of town.
That ain't east side. That's the southwest side.
Oh,
honey.
southwest side.
That's the southwest side. But anyway, you guys, the point and the purpose of this is being more responsible for the stress that we carry, the loads that we carry. Because I'm gonna tell you, we cause stress on ourselves just by having to pay bills, having to go to work every day,
worrying about other people's
worried
problems.
about other people's problems, being in other people's business instead of supporting it. You worried about what the heck they going through and who blessed them with what and this and that. So we stress ourselves out, causing toxins to be in our own bodies. Not let alone the food we eat, the drugs we take, and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we have to learn how to diffuse, back away from people that are not healthy in your life. If a person comes along and, you know what, something that we all do, we sit up and we talk about folks. Something that I'm not happy about and I don't like it. And sometimes we don't be trying to discredit people. We just be talking about certain situations.
I'm bad at that because, I go in the club and just sit there and talk about
but
everybody.
Shantae, that's called people watching. We do that.
No, that's called petty.
But no, I think it's toxic. I really do.
It is toxic.
It's very toxic.
It's judging the books by a cover. I can look at you and say something, but don't even know you.
You know what? And that is very toxic. I have to say.
That's a toxic trait. Like, you don't know me.
Judging a person before you get to know them. Because you can look on the outside and say, oh my God.
I don't like that.
She
Got bad juju. And then
she's
they
ghetto,
open their mouth and they speak properly.
And then you find out they got 3 degrees.
Yeah.
And they live in a big mansion on the other side of town because of because of the way that they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite sayings. I actually had a rap song that I wrote back in the day that they always say don't judge a book by its cover.
Girl, you was a rapper too? Dang, what you
I was a rapper, and if y'all don't remember,
a rapper, author, I'm just
baby,
saying.
step back and pay attention. Hey.
On the mission.
Hey, baby, don't make me go there. But anyway, that's back in the day when I was trying to run behind toxic folks, thinking that I could pay money to do studio time, and these niggas was taking my money and making me feel like I was gonna be the next person on MTV, and I didn't get. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Just being involved with toxic people, you got to learn how to distinguish. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is something I want everybody to hold on to, even you. when people are introduced to you or brought into your life, you can learn them.
You can learn him. Okay, come on, because you was on a great roll. I don't know what happened.
You can learn because
you
be doing crazy shit. Listen, you guys, let me start over.
Let me try this again.
Pay attention to people because you can learn a person within the first 60 seconds that you meet
Absolutely.
them. A person will tell you all about who they are, what they're all about within the first 60 seconds if you just pay close attention. One thing that I had to do, what?
Come on, good time. You're talking about you rapped?
I did rap. Let me find out you used to rap too.
Shout out to Greek Squad.
That's all right. I am part of the Geek Squad.
Geek
I like
Squad,
to read.
activate.
I like to talk about things that you might not have answers to, but we can figure it out together. Oh, yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, but I just want my good people out here to understand. Sometimes we serious here on the stage, but it's real.
We have real.
And it's things that I want to be able to help my people with. Always remember, you can get rid of toxic people if you pay attention to what they're doing to you instead of what they're doing for you.
And it's a choice.
And it's a choice.
It's your own destiny. You choose your own destiny.
You do.
You choose it.
So whoever in your circle.
You better evaluate your circle because the person you think close to you could be the one hating on you.
The one hating and running and telling your business and all of that. But anyway, so with all that being said, you guys, we absolutely appreciate you guys for following us. I do want to say this. Y'all, we just seen season 2, the beginning of Fortitude. I gotta take my glasses off. Y'all, before we go, y'all have to follow us in Fortitude the Dramedy. Shantae is the assistant director. I'm the director of this show. And the people that are behind this, the cast, the crew, you guys are amazing. We know that you guys have seen, we haven't put out the last 2 episodes of season 1, but we done got the hookup and we done upped our skills on a couple of things. And watching this show is pretty daggone interesting.
Slapping people, blowing up.
But yeah, you see folks, blowing up and folks getting slapped and
duck and roll.
Baby, duck and roll and baby, let me tell you, bombs and cars and y'all,
it's a lot.
It starting from the beginning with this crew is absolutely amazing. It makes us want to continue working really hard towards what we're doing.
Absolutely.
We are pushing hard, you guys. One day you will see us on the big screen because we're going to get there. We have the right team to do it. We have the right people. So you guys follow us on Fortitude because we not only coming out with fashion lines and upgrading the barbershop and doing photography, baby, we doing it all. We directing shows and we finna get big on this big screen.
Come on,
and I'm really proud to say that Fortitude the Dramedy. You guys stay tuned for Fortitude because when it hits your screen, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, where'd this go? So y'all don't miss it. Go catch up on YouTube on this first season because second season is really gonna blow your mind. Real talk, like it blew Ashley. Anyway, watch the show and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Dead.
Okay, babe, can you tell wonderful people how they can reach us on social media?
All right, my McDadians. You can follow us on Facebook at Erica, Erika, and that's Shantae McDade. You could also follow us on our Instagram. It's going to be the McDades Podcast.
Click.
And also on YouTube is going to be the McDades Podcast as well. Mm-hmm. And make sure you catch us here every Sunday at 6 p.m. at the new executive suites of KMWI-media.com. When you log on, click that live link button.
Click.
And you'll find us here. And you never have any.
I hit it with the nubs. Anyway, you guys, I want everyone to remember, detox toxic people. Get rid of them folks in your life. Upgrade yourself.
Come on.
Evolve in your business.
And get in line with your chakras.
Get in your bed at night. Lay down. Lay on your back. Get in touch with your chakras. Get in touch with yourself. Always show yourself self-love. You guys support these black businesses and always remember, Shantae and I love y'all very much.
We do.
Y'all stay tuned. Our next week's show is going to be titled Friendships. We are going to talk about friendships.
Who is really your friend?
Who's really your friend? Aha. Taste the soup. Anyway, you guys, we love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. We apologize for the mishap earlier. We love you guys. We are out.
Peace.
It's our Good Friday turn tonight. Gather up my girls and we gon' start the party right. Loving how I'm living like the sky is the limit, whatever it is. is to get into, you know we gon' be in it. Ladies, if you feel